to WTOL 11 Your Day. Welcome home. Congratulations. It's a boy. All things we say happily to our friends and family, but how about saying it louder? Jody Aiken of Sign Greeters has a way to do just that. Good morning, Jody. Thanks for joining us today.
Good morning.
So you probably see them if people are driving down the street and you look off in a yard and you see, oh, wow, that's really cool. It's a, happy birthday to somebody. Tell me exactly what your business is.
Sure. So our Sign Greeters business, we're a sister-run business. So my sister and I, Abby, we're sign greeters, and so we do a custom yard greeting business to celebrate any occasion that you want, actually. So it's a greeting is typically rented for 24 hours, but we can also accommodate any shorter or longer rental as well that you want. So we personalize your greeting for you the way that you want it, and that includes any type of graphics that fit each person's hobbies and interests.
Cool, very cool. What made you decide that you and your sister wanted to get together and do this?
Well, we've always wanted to get into business together. We weren't sure exactly what type of business. So we actually collaborated with a friend of ours who we were high school, actually grew up together since we were young. And we found out that they were going into this type of business. So we talked about it. And we thought, you know what, this might be a good business for all of us to get into. So we talked some more, and we thought, you know what, this would be something good for the both of us. So my sister lives in Florida, and obviously I live here in Toledo.
Sure.
So we had to think of something logistically that would work for the both of us. So Abby is primarily the one that receives all the online orders and speaks with the customers, and I'm the person who is in charge of the installation of the signs.
So how do you pull this off? I've always wondered this. You got to show up at just the right time when nobody's looking. How do you pull this off?
Sometimes, it's you remember the old days when you used to toilet paper people, and
yes.
So that was so it's kind of like that's kind of the feel of it sometimes when I go out. You're kind of being sneaky, but it's in a fun way, and you're not doing anything bad. So yeah, we try to go out at dusk and try to set up the signs, and sometimes they are early morning installations, but mostly it's usually at night when we try to set them up. So anytime after dusk is when we're trying to set up our signs.
It probably feels cool to be like almost like a little fairy.
It is, yeah, we are. We're like little ninjas at night trying to set up the signs and get in and get out really quick.
Get it done. So you said you could pretty much, personalize it to whatever you want. Do you have a specific package that people can order?
Yeah, so most of the signs that we're doing is, happy birthday signs, or we do anniversary signs. But most of them start at a certain price range, but they always vary because it depends on the signage. But mostly our standard happy with a number, like a happy 10th birthday, and then the person's name starts at 95 and it goes up. So, but like I said, it always varies depending on wording and things of that sort that they want to include. But it also, like I said, that includes all the graphics, stars, balloons, all that is included in that price range. So
they look so cute. Is there one particular order that has, kind of threw you for a loop a little bit?
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, sometimes people can get really, really creative in what they want to do. So sometimes it's a retirement sign that's been very creative, or I would say, or even sometimes, even with some of the I would say sending off people, like we've done a lot of sending off and welcoming home servicemen, which have been really touching. I would say some engagements have been very fun to do. So that's been a lot of, and like the one that you just shown, the birth announcements too, has been, those have been also very spontaneous because those you can't obviously plan. You think the baby's coming at a certain time and they don't, we don't know when they're coming. So it's just, you get that call and you got to go out and do the sign. So that's, it is what it is. So
it sounds fun though. People want to book you. Do they just go to your website? Is that the best way to do that?
It is. Or sometimes, it is easier for some people to call because sometimes people aren't always savvy, as far as using, the computer. So, yeah, so either way, they can give us a call or they can use our website. So either way is fine.
Sounds good, Jody. Lots of fun. Hopefully you'll have some good and positive, fun announcements coming up here soon. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Yes, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Have a good day.